Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm Cheldin, Barlatt, Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network, connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections that we provide. So spoiled to have you join me Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern. It is Friday. Happy Friday to all of you. This is segment number 343, if you can believe it. And today we're going to answer a question that some of you have been asking, just as it relates to screaming your dream and the enthusiasm behind it. That, it's one thing. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you, Jenny? It's one thing for you to say, Cheldin, I get it. I know exactly who I am. I'm clear on what it is that I want. I can point to things as it relates to why it is that I deserve it. So we've done the work. I'm clear, right? Yesterday, I think we were talking about believing in yourself and your product and what it is that looks like. And so today, there needs to be a marriage of what that is, right? What it is that you are, what it is that you want, why it is that you deserve it, and the script you put together. So when you part your lips, it comes out your mouth. Because I think that that's a piece that we all tend to forget. We all tend to forget, okay, yes, understanding it and knowing it is one thing, but what are you going to say when that beautiful question comes your way? How can I help you? How many people have been on the other end of that? Guy, how are you, my love? I've been on the other end of that. How can I help you? Tell me what I can do to help. And it's like, I'm not sure, right? That's that opportunity for you to put together a script. And when I say a script, this is not a lifeless series of bullets in which you share. This is from who it is that you are. You let them know what it is that you need from them. We've got to get ourselves comfortable, not only with the ask, but being clear on relaying what it is that we're doing with confidence and in a direct and intentional message. And we forget that, okay, yes, you figured it out on your own, but you need to be able to communicate and convey that to anybody who may be able to help you. So I need you to put together in your mind some bullet points that can get you closer to what it is that you want, some clarity that can get you closer to what it is that you want. Put together the information that you need. Just, again, who you are, what you want, why you deserve it, and the link in order for people to take action. You need to be clear on how people can actually do what you want them to do. We forget, right? We forget. We're too busy creating, developing, networking, moving. That ultimately what we want is a transaction. Ultimately what we want is to engage with that person. Ultimately what we want is more fans, more followers, more attendees at our event. Ultimately that's what we want. And so for me, I want to make sure that we are in a space where we can get ourselves closer to that space, that we can begin to be clear, but you need to have a script for yourself. And so in this script, it is simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. I'm not asking you to recite Romeo and Juliet. That's not what this script looks like. This script is just simply today, right? Today, this is what I'm doing, and this is where I need help. That is the only script we need to focus on today. Hi, Candy. This is what I'm doing. Hello. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network, and I need help here. Would love to have you be part of my membership. What I am doing and what it is that I want. If you can get that down today on this Friday, on this September 27th, if you can get that, August 27th, if you can get that down, right? If you can get that down, you can begin and continue conversations, right? You can begin and continue conversations. Make sure, right, as you create, Jenny's working on her new newsletter, introduce yourself, introduce what you are doing, why it's important, and what do you need? All of that other stuff, that 90 million other sentences that you think that somebody needs in order to be convinced of what it is that you're doing, they just need clarity in what it is that you're doing. And somebody who's long-winded like myself, we're doing a lot of rework, even in our website and other collateral, because we are long-winded, right? I've got to condense myself. I've got to discipline myself to say, is this a sentence that conveys what it is that I'm doing? Would people, when they read this, be clear on what it is my goals and objectives are? And I have to tell you, in the motion of things, it gets lost. In the excitement of what you're building, that gets lost, right? It gets lost because you want people to know so much. You are so excited about it. And so you begin to, as we all begin to do, overshare, and we're not deliberate and intentional about what it is that we are in fact sharing. So the script consists of who it is that you are, consists of what it is that you are doing, consists of why it is that it makes that unique, and what do you want. So those 4 things is where we're going to really focus. Who it is that you are, what it is that you're doing, why is it unique, and what do you want? What do you want people to do? In that numeric equation, our goal is to create an introduction into your brand, conversations that support your brand, and transactions that possibly could change your life. That's what we want, right? That's what we want, but it's about being clear. It's about being intentional. And I'm an overly enthusiastic person that tends to sometimes not be so intentional, right? So intentional. And so what I want for us to do is to rethink the way that we're putting our stuff out into the space, right? Who, what do we, exactly, Jennifer, right? Jen from LinkedIn is saying who, what we are doing, why, and what do we want? That's what we want. That's what I need you to convey. So if you're thinking about it, like, okay, what information can I share with as many people as possible that will allow for me, right? Will allow for me to get closer to what it is that I want. If you are looking at that document, that newsletter, that email, that post, and you're like, people would not be able to be clear on the introduction as to who I am, be able to engage in a conversation about what it is that I'm doing, and be able to transact with me to be able to get me closer to where it is that I need to be, you are being long-winded, right? And you are not necessarily providing all of the necessary information in order to get things done. You are entertaining people, maybe you're distracting people from the end goal and the finish line, which is, again, that transaction or that engagement. So just give some thought as to your script. And script sounds big, it sounds bulky, it sounds long, it sounds, painstaking, something you have to memorize. But because it's so condensed, right? Again, who it is that you are, what it is that you're doing, what makes it unique, and then what do you want? What do you want? Do you want somebody to click here? Do you want somebody to sign up? Do you want somebody to attend? Do you want somebody to learn more? Be very specific on what it is that you're looking for these individuals to do, so therefore they can in fact do it. The ambiguous nature in which we've all kind of adopted, thinking that there would be a second date, thinking that, oh, you know what, I'm just going to give them a little bit of a teaser and then they're going to want more. We are in the world wide web of things. We are moving very, very quickly, and we must be able to be intentional about what it is that we're saying. I'm not saying that we can't entertain them. I'm not saying that we should not educate them. Both of those things need to happen. But how do we engage them, which is the most important? And so in doing so, that script is simplistic in its nature. It affords us the ability to introduce ourselves, to create a conversation that leads to some sense of engagement or a transaction. Work on your script on this Friday as you take that half or segmented day, as you put your feet up and maybe have a cocktail for lunch. Think about your script. Are you being intentional about what it is that you're saying? Or is it one of those scenarios in which it's long-winded, convoluted, and confusing, and the individuals in which you want to engage are questioning what it is that you are doing? This is coming from someone who's literally working through this right now, right? I'm constantly working through it. Somebody who is considered a seasoned professional in marketing and personal branding, it is a muscle in which I train as well. So if you are feeling as if it's not perfect, if you're feeling as if, oh my goodness, I should have known this, it seems so easy, it's something that we're all continuing to do day in and day out. So even somebody who lives and breathes branding and marketing every day, I work on condensing and being direct and being intentional in what it is that I am saying. And I'm confident that you all can do the same. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. I'm so spoiled that you join me each and every day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern. If you think that somebody in your world needed to hear this, you can feel free to share this on your social media platforms or encourage people to tune in. For more information on This Is It Network, log on to thisisItTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. I will be back on Monday for another morning message. I hope all of you enjoy not only the rest of your day, but your weekend. Please, please work on that script. Keep it simple. Who you are, what you're up to, what makes it unique, and what you want people to do. I'll see you on Monday. Take care.